Welcome back to our Google Drive Basics training. Today, this is part 5. Today, we're going to focus on how to create a folder in our Google Drive. We've created documents and presentations and forms, and we've uploaded pictures and other information, and now we need to organize that, organize the Google Drive. So today we're going to watch a short video on how to create a folder and how to move files to that folder. To organize your Google Drive, you'll need to know how to create a folder. You go to the Create tab, click on Create, and click on Folder. You can give your folder a name. Once the folder is created, it will be placed in your Google Drive. Okay? Now, one more thing before we move on. You notice that you can see these files in a grid form. You can also view your Google Drive in a list form. In the top right corner it says Switch to List. You can have them like this if you prefer, or in grid form. Okay? So we just created a folder by simply clicking Create and clicking Folder, giving it a name and Create, and it automatically pops up. You can see here there's 2 heads here. That means this folder can be shared. It has not been switched to private, but it's not technically shared with anyone until you tell it to. Now, there are some things that you can do to this folder. You can put a check mark in the front, and if you click Remove, you can delete that folder. You can click Move To. You can put this folder inside another folder, or you can share this whole entire folder with someone. You also can rename the folder, which is going to come in handy later on. Or, even better, you can change the color if you want to organize it that way. You just point to Change Color and choose any color you want to. Okay? Let's make this one. I think I've used this color right here. This will be good. Okay? So we have our folder. Now I want to move some of my documents into that folder. I'll tell you what, I'm going to change this color so I can find it easier. I'll make it like a lime green. Okay? Alright, so what I want to do now is move some documents. I have here a form. I'm going to put a check mark in front of it. I've got a practice document. I've got a practice form here. I've got some responses we'll talk about later. And I have a presentation. I'm going to put all of these in my practice items folder. Notice I put a check mark on everything I want to move. Then I click the folder at the top of the screen that says Move To. When you click that, it gives you all your options in your drive. I find the folder I want. Practice items. I click Move. Now all items are moved, and here it tells you that 5 items were added. They're now shared in practice items. You can click Undo if you don't want to do that. So now they're no longer here in my drive out of a folder. They're inside this folder. Okay? When you move in your drive anything, it will actually move it from the location to wherever you want it to. Okay? And that's how you create a folder and organize your drive.